This is a very a fresh worksheet. So let's say we have want to work for Mr. Vic's stores. So we can call it expenses now. Expenses tracking whatsoever. So remember to manage the cash. So I put some columns there in the whatsoever in the slides. I put some things there. We have the date, description, categories, inflow, outflow, date. Put it like that. Oh, are you seeing my Excel? Okay, you are seeing it now. My Google Sheet. Please, can you see my Google Sheet? Date, description, category, or you may even put particular there. If you want to use form, if you want to use Google form, I would advise you put category at the end. Just in and out here. Inflow, outflow, balance, and here we have category. If you want to use Google Form to obtain this information, I would advise you put this one here so that the people you are giving the form to, they just fill the date, the category, description. Oh, we collected money to buy this. How much they put it. Those are the three things you need from them. You'll be the one to add it. You know the category and put the balance, or if there's an inflow, you know how to add the inflows too. So with this, let's say this person now, I said you can use three method. I mentioned the spreadsheet, which is what we have opened to keep the record. Assuming the person has recorded it in a sheet of paper, your job is just to bring it and input it into your spreadsheet, and you keep it. At the end of the month, you can show him these are the expenses we made by so this is how we make the expenses. If it has bank, if it's sending money from banks or cash, you can also put cash and bank here. Cash stroke bank. So that if it's paid from let's say on day one, on the 1 May 23, maybe you spend money on transportation. And we know how much you spend is 450 naira. So where did he get the money from? Is it from the whatever, from cash or personal money? Can be personal money from the owner of the business. Yeah, personal money or cash or UBA or GTB, wherever the money comes out, we note it there. So the cash and bank. This one category now is transportation expenses. So we put it there. So we have, okay, on the second day, say 2/5/23. Let's say he sent somebody to go and buy purchase of let's say airtime, and we have that one to be what, to be like 2,000 naira or 2,500. So here we know that, okay, we know that this one is going to telephone expenses. Where is the money coming from? Is it GTB or UBA or whatsoever? So all this thing will help you at the end of the month. Okay, this is how much. Let's say at the end of the month, you're able to sort all GTB. You can sort all GTB, copy them somewhere, and you compare it to the bank. What you have from bank, so you can know all this money that we spend out of bank, this is how much they are. And if you want to do it better, you can even have different sheets for each expenses. You can add different sheet. You can say, okay, this one sheet is for cash. Rename cash payment. This one is GTB. This one is this, and even cash sales too. And this cash, for the purpose of those of us who are not accountants, The best way is to advise all our customers, all our clients, or ourselves, or our company to manage our impress very well. Most companies are in the habit of using the sales proceed to buy in and out. So this sometimes as money is coming in, there is money to buy. No, that thing it will scatter the whole thing. If you are managing impress, okay, let's say you give 20,000 at the beginning of on Monday morning, you give out inflow of 20,000 naira. Let them start spending it. When the money reach like maybe 1,000 or whatever, they need more money. That's why you had additional 20,000 again. So that it's not from the sales. They sell 1,500. They spend 300. They spend they make like uh 5,000 naira. They spend 120. At the end of the day, there will be a lot of stories. What you want to see is every sales. At the end of the day, you want to count everything. All the cash inflow, cash sales must be completed. No story. You remember when we bought and so the person has not given us change. All those stories, all those ones, you don't want to listen to those stories. So what do you have under balance here? Because okay, equals to the inflow minus outflow. And you have it. That is the balance. So here we have the same thing here. Okay, here we have equals to the top plus, that is the balance, plus the inflow minus outflow. You can see, so it's moving down. So when you now have inflow here, you continue. It's going to increase because we have inflow here now. So with that, at the end of the day, if on Friday, the balance is 37,015 naira, the cash in hand must be 37,015 naira. Anything different from that, they have to explain how the money moves. And if it's the owner of the business itself that is managing the impress, you can also make use of the WhatsApp. Sometimes as they are spending on the go, they will not remember to write it down. They can quickly just snap the invoice or snap this and send to you, which you can also keep as evidence. You can be saving it in your cloud. As they are sending to you, you can also say from WhatsApp, that is your Google Cloud. So at the end of the month, they ask you, when did I spend this money? When? I can't remember spending this money, or maybe after 3 months. You don't bring account and say, when did I spend 20,000? Like one of my clients asked me, how said I said I put drawing on her account. He said, when did she withdraw 200,000 from the account? I said, it's in your bank statement. Yes, he will be interested in seeing it. That is the withdrawal from bank. Talk less of cash spending or whatsoever. You get it now. So all those evidence, the paper, either the handwritten one or the Google form or the WhatsApp one, they can chat you or they can snap the receipt and send to you. If it's as receipt, they snap and send immediately, and you update it into either your Microsoft Excel or Google Sheet, or you quickly go ahead and put it in the software that you know will not give you much headache. Is that clear now? Is that clear? Hello?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now, so that is some of those things that I want us to look at under the expenses management. But it's very important for company to manage their expenses very well. If you cannot manage your expenses, it will be difficult to assess your profitability. You will not know when you are making profit, whether you are making profit or you are not. In fact, the woman insisted that she want to see. I have to come back home and download, open the bank statement, crop that area and send to her before she accepted that she actually withdrew the money from her account herself. The money was because her name was fully written on the whatsoever. So it's very important to always have all those evidences. And you see that even the Zohobu has the facility to upload the evidence to put it there. So that is those are the three things. The first one is handwritten. The second one is the first one is handwritten. Second one is what do you call it? the WhatsApp. Third one is Google Form. Okay, I think we've learned about Google Form already, but still, let's quickly do let's go demonstrate it again so that no learning is too much. We learn. Quickly do it. Yeah. This one can be very good when it comes to managing staff. When you have plenty, when the company has a plenty staff, or somebody who submit a form, maybe a kind of expenses on daily basis. For example, let's say there's a manager that is managing a business, and you want him to be giving you information about every sales. Or at the end of the day, you send what is the total sales today, bam. Or a company that has like five different um stores, and you want to be getting the sale from all of them on daily basis. It just takes you to fill a form, to just create a Google form. Just create a form and train them on how to use it, and all of them will be submitting every day to you. So let's give this one okay, Mr. Fix Expenses. Let me name from here. Mr. Fix expenses. So we have it. Mr. Fixed Expenses. So the first thing is date. Date. Based on our what we have there. The first one is date. Then you had another one. Mandatory. The second one is what? Description. Description. Okay. Purchase of whatsoever. They put it there. The third one is we have amount. Amount spent. Okay. So we make it mandatory also. The amount. That to be 18. That short answer. Okay. Good. Then the last one is maybe the money, where the money come out from. Aha. So cash stroke bank or source of the money that the person spent. Here you can create multiple choice for them. You can create multiple choice. Let's say the first one is cash. The second one is bank or UBA. The third one is POS. And you make it mandatory too. So others, add others in case Madam herself spend from her money from her pocket. So can you see now? Let's preview it. That's all. We've created the form and we just copy and give to them. And you remember that you can also, instead of copy it like this, copy the link like this. You can shorten the link. You can shorten the link and you can even customize the link. Shorten the link instead of copy this long this thing. You can shorten the link like this. It's shortened already. You can copy this and give to them. Or you can go ahead and use your bit.ly. Your bit.ly. 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 Yeah. So you should go to bit.ly, BRS shortener. Just go in. Get started. I think I have a bit.ly. Is it here? There's a free version of bit.ly too. Sign up for free. Let's sign up for free. Sign up with Google. So when you customize the list, it makes some things easy too. Okay, so let's create a link. Create a new link. Yeah. The link is Control V. That's the link. Title option. If you like, put title. If you like, put title. Okay, we have bit.ly dot fix expenses. Fix expenses, and you create. Let's create it. Now, one good thing about this kind of a link is that the moment you type fix bit.ly fix x, automatically it will take you to this. Let me go. So, which means that the guy that is giving you the report don't need to memorize the URL. Just come here to the browser and type bit.ly slash what do I call it now? I call it pick expense. Click enter. So you don't need to mind anything. Every time you just take them straight to the form. Can you see now? And let them just fill the form. Today is 20/05/2023. They spend how much? Description, purchase of paper amount 2,400, and source of the money is from POS, and you save, submit. So if you go back to your form, your Google form now, you go back to your Google form. Where's our form? Is it here? Okay. You go to your form here and you click response. Click response, or you go to your Google Drive, you see your response there. Where is the report? I think I submitted now. You see that I didn't read the question when he asked me the question before I said yes. It's like I didn't read the question very well. Let's go back. Let's quickly go back and see what happened here. Let me do it again. The date 20/05/2023. Paper paper 2,400 UBA, and click submit. Okay, it has been recorded now. So let's go back and see from our this. So as the person is submitting, especially for somebody who has large number of money, this is it. So link to sheet. You can link to a particular sheet that you have created before, like the one we had before. I think we have Mr. Fick expenses. You can select existing one. This is it. You can select this and put it in this sheet. Can you see now? So we have it in our that will be a new sheet. So we have form response. This is the one we created cash. This is GTB. All the form as they are submitting it, we are getting the report straight. So now when you are doing your analysis now, you can now create additional row, additional column, insert column, and add inflow, outflow balances, and description with stationery. That's why I said if you are giving form out to them, you don't need to put everything. Just 3-4 questions is okay, so that it won't take too much time for them to fill. Just date, description, amount, pam, and they pick where the money is coming from. With that, you are good to go. You already have what you need to do the remaining magic as they are submitting it. They don't submit, you will not know. So if somebody buy paper today and next week you want buy paper again, and you said they cannot, if they said they don't want paper, just go straight into your report and show them all the day they submitted paper or the request. For company where they have, especially if you work with logistic companies where they make frequent requests for pump, requests for this, request for that. You can also use Google Form to control their expenses too. And say, okay, the last time Mr. Adelani, you bought 3 tires on so day. You bought so on so date. You bought so on date. What happened to A, B, and C? It's easier, and you can quickly see it. You can filter quickly before you go back to paper and be opening it page by page, sheet by sheet. On the day one, you bought this. You are looking for Mr. Lani name up and down. From here, you can quickly see all stationaries, all car expenses, all vehicle expenses, all this and that, and use some whatever. So that's how easy it is to use your online stuff that you've learned and the new one to track expenses and manage inventory. I think here we're going to stop for today and we'll continue from here tomorrow. Any question before we round it up? Any question? Question? Felix, you come late.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Briggs, my friend.
Okay. A question, sir.
Okay.
When you do the bubble sheet, like
Is it
after the
okay?
form filling, can it just continue with one particular sheet, like the one you on the first you submit, the two on one particular sheet, like that's it, or it comes
Yes,
different?
it's going to be on the same sheet, but because we created this one separate. This cash and gift is separate.
Okay.
So this form one, if you on that anybody that fill that form, if they fill it 1,000 times, it's going to be on this sheet. If they fill the form 1,000 times, okay. If before without wasting time, let everybody you two can do it now. Every one of you quickly launch into your browser and type that link. The link is bit.ly bit, sorry, bits. Type it now. bit.ly Vic expenses. Vic expenses. Just like this. Just type it out now. You see that form and fill the form. Fill the form now, everybody. Try and fill that form so that we can experiment and see the result ourselves. So I'm expecting 4 responses now. Just type bit.ly 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 big what do we call it? Where's the name? Where is the names? The links we already have. Okay. This is it. Big exp. Just type this thing out and fill the form. So which means that you can quickly copy and give somebody to do. The brand does not need, you don't need to give the person you don't need to be a professor, but you can fill the form. Just train them how to use it and they will make your job easier. You don't need to be there every time. You're going to be looking at paper that they have spent. Or the writing will not even clear sometimes ago. I have a job in my hand now. The sheet I'm retyping. In fact, the thing go reach like it's almost like 80, more than 80 sheets. I have to give somebody to help me type it out. You see now. So, but if they are used to something like this, we are not feeling it. What's happening? Nobody is feeling. Are you feeling it? Either your phone or your laptop can feel it. Are you having any issue? Please, let's do. This is out. Who has feel his own? Kindly fill it out, please. So I want to show you how it's going to look like. It's not submitted. If you submit, I will see. Hello? Are you there? Talk to me. Let's know what is happening. Is it not opening from your hand?
Please help us send this the name. What was Vic? Okay, bit.ly
Yes.
/
Yes. / Vic
let's
X. This is it. This is it. This is it. Vic expense. Vic X. Or you can put any name that you know that the person will understand quickly. But in this case now, I just use Vic expenses. Yeah, this is the name. Just copy it and paste for them. Bam. Tell them that this is the form they should be filling for you every day. So it makes, when you customize a link, it makes everybody will remember quickly. Have you filled? That's the link. bit.ly / peak expense. Yeah. Somebody has filled the form. Who else again? So if I come to the report here and I refresh the report here, I'm going to see it here. Somebody bought this from cash. You see now. So as they are submitting, you are seeing it immediately. You can use it for so many things. You can use it to control so many things with your clients. You can see now. So that is how, this is how so if you have 1,000 responses, you're going to see all the responses here. So I think we'll get to the end of the class for today. So I will share the video with you, and we'll meet tomorrow by God's grace. Thank you very much.